Today, we're grading the NFL teams for the 2022-2023 season. Let's do it. What is going on, guys? It is Grady. We are back again with another tier list video. These have been popular in the past, so I decided to bring one back for you. Obviously, this is not my final record predictions. I will do that after I do my spreadsheet for how many wins they'll get, like I always do every year. But the schedules aren't out yet, so I can't pick for sure. So as of right now, we are just saying after all the moves have been made in free agency, all the trades, how good is their team right now before the draft? There's no draft in this yet. The most recent move has been the Tyreek Hill trade to the Dolphins, so that will give you the time period and prove that if something big happens, I'm not dissing that move that happened. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Browns. Well, the Bears, my bad. I don't really think they've made any other moves except Allen Robinson is gone. So if anything, that brings them from meh down to trash. I love Justin Fields, but they don't have enough around him right now. Buccaneers just re-signed. Well, Tom Brady came back out of retirement. Mike Evans is still there. Gronk will probably stay. It's still a solid team. We'll put them at the top of good for now. Falcons, they just got even worse. They lost Matt Ryan. They don't have Calvin Ridley. They're like the trash of trash right now. Browns got Deshaun Watson. They still have Jarvis Landry. They don't have Odell. I do believe they got Amari Cooper, though. And that is a solid offense. As long as their defense can keep pace, they're right up here with the Bucs. Lions, they're trash. That's all I know. Jared Goff isn't good enough. They'll probably draft somebody, but this is pre-draft. Cowboys, they have been fallen from grace. They've lost Amari Cooper for a bag of chips. We got Dak Prescott and Zeke. Both of them are kind of regressing, to be honest. Defense is alright. Micah Parsons is huge. Low-key, they might only be top at decent for now. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders. They got Carson Wentz. If this was Madden, they'd be elite, bro. Carson Wentz is a god in Madden, everybody knows that. But in real life, we're talking maybe meh. Cardinals. They were great last year. Kyler Murray couldn't keep pace the entire season, though. D-Hop got injured. They should be right back where they were, but a lot of their pieces are getting old. Put them bottom of elite. No. Let's just say better than the Bucs, right there. Eagles. They haven't really made many changes, but their team's getting better. They can be meh for now. The Tyreek Hill trade can be big for the Dolphins. They've brought in a lot of pieces as well on the defensive side. They have Jalen Waddle. They got a couple pieces on the O-line. They have like the fastest receiving core in the league right now. As long as Tua can get it to him in the slants, that offense is going to be powerful. I'm going to have them bigger than the Browns. Patriots, really not much to say about them. Mac Jones did good last year. They got him to the playoffs. And we're a first-round exit by 40. So, I think we're all right. Jags. All right, let's fix this. Falcons are the worst. Lions are behind them. Then the Bears. Then I think the Jags are better than the Bears. These guys are getting better. Vikings, Dalvin Cook, Jettas, Adam Thielen. The offense is great. The defense hasn't been much. Danielle Hunter's been alright. Without the lingering injury of Dalvin Cook last year, they could have been playoff contenders. I'd put him right here with the Pats. Steelers lost Big Ben. I think that's a good thing rather than a bad thing. Picked up Mitch Trubisky. They lost Juju, so they're running with Deontay Johnson and Claypool. They do have Najee. He's up and coming, and this defense has made a ton of moves in this offseason. I think they will actually be solid. I think they're top of good tier, better than the Cardinals. And yeah. Now we got Green Bay. They just re-signed Aaron Rodgers and wasted all their money on an old-ass QB that ain't doing shit. Especially without Davante Adams. They traded Davante Adams for just about nothing. And without the draft picks that they traded for him, it's worthless in this tier list. I think without him, and with losing Valdez-Scantling, it's really just A-Rod and Aaron Jones, and then Jair Alexander on defense. Call me crazy, but I think they're worse than the Dolphins this year. It could just be my hatred for the Packers talking, but we'll see. Raiders, they got Davante Adams. They've also signed, I don't remember who they signed, but it was a big signing on defense. They have Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr. They were in the running for playoffs last year, and I think they will be again. Let's put them right here. Last season, the absolute fireworks the Bills have put up in the playoffs alone deserves a lead. They lost Cole Beasley. Josh Allen's only getting better. They're hungry for a championship. They got Stephon Diggs. They got their corner, Trey White coming back, maybe. They lost Levi Wallace, but they still have Poyer and Hyde. They signed Von Miller. That will be a huge piece for that defense. And then they're going to be the mentor for Rousseau and Bastion going forward. This will be a good team. 100%. Ravens. They got Lamar, but I really do think everybody's figured him out, at best, over the Vikings. Saints. They've been falling from grace with Drew Brees out in retirement. Alvin Kamara, he's doing his best. Marshawn Lattimore, same thing there. That defense is still kind of good, but low-key, they're mad nowadays. Tennessee Titans, Tannehill, garbage quarterback. Derrick Henry, the god of running backs. These guys, I believe, lost Julio Jones. I don't remember exactly, but I don't think they have Julio anymore. So it's really just A.J. Brown show with Derrick Henry on a mid defense. So they'll be good, but it'll be by the hands of Derrick Henry, no one else. Giants, trash. If Saquon can have a good season, they'll move up to here, but trash above the Jaguars for now. Colts, they got Matt Ryan. Do I really think that makes them much more contenders than they were with Carson Wentz? Not really, but Jonathan Taylor is a menace, and that defense can move. Let's go ahead and put them under the Browns. No. Let's put them right here. Okay. Broncos. They got my boy Russell Wilson. Him and Jerry Jeudy working out. They're looking crazy. Everyone thought Russell Wilson was done. He's not done. He's got some good years left in him. Everyone thought the entry of his finger would get him out. No way. Pete Carroll's offense was just not fit for him. And in an offense where they're letting him do what he wants to, passing the whole game, well, most of the game, when they should be passing instead of run, pass like the Seahawks have been doing these past couple of years, these guys will be absolutely lethal. This offense can be crazy. Seattle won the trade, but Russell Wilson is going to make the Broncos a contender. I'm going to have them over the Raiders. Next up, we got the Jets. Trash. That's all. Chargers. What a crazy free agency these guys have had. Offensively, they've got Herbert, they've got Eckler, they have Keenan Allen, they have Mike Williams. Defensively, these guys have Khalil Mack, they got Casey Hayward, they got Joey Bosa, and the last one that I can't remember, their safety, Derwin James, I think. This team is crazy right now. With a free agency like that, that team 100% in the contending race. I'm going to have them just over the Bills, but I do think the Bills can beat them in the playoffs. Chiefs, they just lost Tyreek Hill. That is a huge piece of their offense. Now they will have a lot more, defenses will have a lot more focus on Travis Kelce, but that doesn't take Patrick Mahomes out. They still got Mecole Hardman, Byron Pringle. They got a fast young receiving core. But Tyreek Hill makes them slightly worse than they were last year. And slightly worse than last year puts them behind the Bills. Bengals. They were there. They were in the Super Bowl. They got Jamar Chase. They got Joe Burr. T. Higgins. Just that defense is not it. And the O-line is not it. They won some good games to get there, but really, are they that amazing? I don't think so. I love Jamar Chase. I have his jersey. Bought it last season. But I'm going to go and say they're good over the Steelers this year. That's a close one, though. Texans, after trading Deshaun Watson, they're going to suck. They're going to suck. They don't have their draft picks yet, so we don't know what they're going to do with it. But I'm going to have them under, well, worse than the Bears. Let's do that. Niners. They're losing Garoppolo this season. They're going to be starting Trey Lance. Deebo Samuel is an absolute god. He can do whatever the fuck you want him to do. He'll play corner, wide receiver, running back, linebacker. Maybe he'll throw a pass next season. I don't know. But he's like the best all-around player we've seen in a while. And I think that's huge for them. George Kittle, Fred Warner. That defense is kind of crazy too. Don't think it makes them quite contenders, but it puts them up here in the running. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop these guys down. Make this better balance. Yeah, let's put them over the Bucs. Tom Brady can't be a god forever, right? Famous last words. I'll finish it off with my division. Let's go Panthers. They got Christian McCaffrey. If he can get a healthy season, that'll be pretty nice for them. Stephon Gilmore on the defense. And then you got Sam Darnold. Puts him at Matt under Washington. Okay, actually, let's put the Giants there and Panthers here. I think I feel more comfortable with that. Rams. They're right here, man. They won the Super Bowl. They, I believe, are going to lose Odell Beckham. He's a free agent. They lost Von Miller. Matt Stafford's only getting older. Cooper Kupp is good. They lost Robert Woods, though. I think they're still contenders for sure with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey in that defense. But I think all three of these teams can beat them. And last but not least, we have my Seahawks. I love DK. I love Tyler Lockett. I loved Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner, too. I don't know why any of that happened. We did win the trade. We got Noah Fant. We got Shelby Harris. We got Drew Lock. And I did like Drew Lock when he was drafted. I thought he was pretty nice. His stats haven't showed for it, but I think with the receivers that we have there, just get the ball out to DK and let him run. I mean, I think that's pretty solid. We still have Quandre Diggs. With our picks, we're going to be pretty good, but we don't have our picks yet. So I think with our picks, we'll get up to here. We aren't going to be good. I'm going to say that. But I think Drew Lock is better than people think, and I think he can do something. I think we are going to be better than all these teams. I honestly think we're better than all of these teams. I don't think we're better than the Cowboys, though, so I'm going to drop us right there. As of right now, that's where we are. But again, we do have our number 9 pick. I'm hoping to draft Ahmad Sauce Garner with our pick, corner from Cincinnati. If we end up with him, that makes a huge difference. And if not, and we draft Malik Willis, that's fine. Drew Lock and him can compete for the starting job, and then we can have Malik Willis down the road and our future picks after that. So whatever we pick, we'll see which direction that'll take us. Either it makes us better, or we just look like fools for drafting a bad person. But as of now, this is where I have everybody. There's probably going to be more moves and trades and free agency, and then after the draft, this whole thing will be jumbled around. And then again after that, we're gonna have the schedules released. And once the schedule is released, I'm going to do the whole breakdown on how many wins these guys will be getting and who I think is going to make the playoffs on my final predictions video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you think any of these are delusional because of my Seahawk fandom, or any of these are in the wrong spots, please let me know in the comments and tell me what you think should have changed. But with that, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.